So, welcome again here to the second part of the seventh Creative Classroom Group online conference on the topic of the media literacy and disinformation, the annual theme in e-twinning. This is the second part with also interesting presentations that will be presented by inspired Twiners. And let's start with Evren Uygun from Turkey. She's going to present the project Read with My Voice, and she will tell us how to prepare an audiobook for disabled students aiming to raise awareness of disinformation. Evren, the floor is yours. You can open your microphone and your camera and start presenting the audiobook.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, perfect. We can hear you perfectly well.
I'm going.
And
Yes,
can you
I
share your
tried
camera?
to open my camera, but this is impossible now. I can't do this.
Okay, no worries. We can start. No worries. You can start presenting. Do you
No,
want me to turn the
can
slides
turn
for
it,
you?
but I can open my camera.
Okay. No worries. No worries for the camera.
Okay.
No worries. You can start.
Hello,
Thank you.
everyone. Good evening from Turkey. I am Evren Uygun. I am a secondary school English teacher in a rural area in Turkey, Giresun in Turkey. This project is my dream. I am also a volunteer to read audiobooks for visually impaired people in Turkey. And my other founder of this project, Seda, my colleague, we both like reading books. And when we start to a project, we think that it must be about books. And we want to prepare an audiobook for visually impaired students and people in Turkey. And then we think that it can be an audiobook for kindergarten students also. So we try to begin make our dreams true, and we talk about it to our students. Our project is a collaboration and cooperation. The most important thing in the main ideas in our project is cooperation in a democracy way. We mention these values most of time. In our project, we want to read audiobooks for visually impaired and preschool students, and also for our students at schools. We aim our students to make the story of our book and the illustration page. This book will be both a digital and audiobooks. Our aim is to add color to the environment psychologically during and after the pandemic period by giving importance to social responsibilities, values, education by using collaborative, creative, and imagination with our students. Our aim, the most important goal, is to strengthen the usage of foreign languages by keeping intercultural communication high. We are 13 partners. 2 of them are from Italy, 3 of them are from Romania, and the rest one are from Turkey. Our students' age are between 11 and 15. They are so little, and we want to get them to be aware of disabled people first. Also, in this pandemic period, visually impaired students are more affected because they are away from education, their schools, and we want to write our own book, our own audiobook, to make their lives colorful. And of course, we have to integrate e-safety and e-twinning this year's theme, media literacy and disinformation also. And we try to think about this, how can we integrate it, how can we become writers, our students, how can they write books? First, before writing books, they have to, or we have to read books, and we choose 3 important worldwide classical children books. One of them is Pinocchio, the second one is Charlie's Chocolate Factory, and the third one is Out of My Mind, Melody. And these 3 books are very important. And we do lots of activities about these books. And our most important thing is we want to take our students and parents' attention to e-safety rules. First, we start, the first activity is Netitudes. We use Linoid for it, and every partner and students write their ideas and what they think about Netitude, and we ask them, what is Netitude mean for you? And they write these, and we share it in our team space. We have sent parental permission forms to the parents, and they have filled and sent us again. Most important thing while doing a project is our students' safety, especially e-safety. And we want to pay attention to this. Then we have prepared brochures about e-safety, and because of pandemic, COVID-19, these presentations must be done online, of course, and these all students and partners add their rules, e-safety rules, or their ideas about e-safety to these brochures. This is a collaborative product for e-safety, and we play quizzes game to know our e-safety knowledge, and our students enjoy it very much. They like quizzes. Because of pandemic and because of technological area, we have to integrate digitalization in our lessons. And with the help of quizzes, Web 2.0 Web 2, we want to make our students be aware of e-safety. And this is a good experience also. Our digital food experience, we want to know how much or how many digital footprint we leave after we are on internet or on the net. And there is a score. If you get 9 or if you get 13, you left most digital footprint, or a little much more. This is very important. We enjoy and learn that we left lots of footprints on internet. And this is the score table like this. They write their scores. The total is, as you know, this is like a quiz. And after we talk about e-safety, importance of internet using, we give a time for our students to draw their pictures and write their slogans about e-safety. These are their drawings, like this. There are slogans and drawings of our students, like this. This is Smartella, for example, like a chocolate. Yes, this is then we get all the drawings together and make a video. I think yes, can you see it? I don't know, but this is a video about it on YouTube. Yes, Smartella, it is very funny. Yes, you say rules. Their imagination, I think. And for parents, this is this is a video about e-safety in Turkish, but this video is in Turkish because we want to make not only our students but also our students' parents also be aware of e-safety. And with Zoom or online meetings, we prepare a parents meeting and we watch this video with them. And at the end of the meeting, we talk about it with our students' parents. And they are also become aware of the importance of e-safety and disinformation. They become available. And this is our book. We use stationary methods. Every partner write 10 or 12 sentences with their students. This is from Italy. Alessandra, one of our partners, write the first 10 or 12 sentences. Then second, my students and I start to write. We talk about it, brainstorming, then we continue, then the other partner, dear students, and then we have a book like this, and drawings also are drawn by students about the plot. Now we finished our book and we start to vocalization, audition becomes. Each parent, partner's student, one of students can vocalize these stories, and then now we are on the title voting time. We choose 2 titles for our book, and now we are voting it's on TwinForm on TwinSpace. At the end of voting, we are going to send our books drafts to some schools in Turkey. These schools are very special schools because their students are visual impaired students, and they have got machines to publish our books in Braille alphabets. We are going to publish our books with Braille alphabets in English and Turkish. We are going to have 2 books. And then we are going to send it to these schools. Yes, now it is our audiobook activities. We use our smart boards in our schools. Now you can see students are drawing on their laptops, tablets, phones, or only pencils or paper. Yes, these are titles of our book and voting. This project is like my child because it is my dream and my founder's dream to help to give our students, to show them to our students, we want to show the importance of some values, especially in this area, in this period, in this pandemic duration. Thank you for listening and watching me. I am very appreciate. Thank you, Angelica. Also, we got e-twinning school award and e-safety level. Our school is an e-twinning school now. I am very proud of my students, my partners. Now I am in my city, my friends, colleagues, and partners, project partners are watching and supporting me. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity to me.
I thank you so much, Evren, for being here with us and sharing your results of the audiobook. I just would like to make a question to you about how the students recorded, your pupils recorded the story. Are you teaching from home or are you teaching face-to-face this period?
Partly. Some days we can go to school, some days we are at home. Sometimes we make meetings in the afternoons, in the mornings at school, like this.
Mm-hmm. So you recorded the story at when you were at school?
Yes, we are recording our book. First, we use Google Docs, the Google Docs.
Mm-hmm.
We share the link to our all partners, and first Italian partner starts, then I continue, then the other one with Google Docs. Then we, teachers only, use Story Jumper to add these docs.
Mm-hmm.
And now we start to audition, vocalization.
Okay, perfect. This is the best way for collaboration in e-twinning projects. Thank you, Evren. So let's go to the second presentation of this second part. And I would like here to make a pause announcing that Engin Güneş is with us in this second part. He wasn't earlier, but he is going to present after Aran Zazu. That means after 3 presentations. So, for the moment, it's Adife's part, and she's going to present eSafe, eSafer, and the eSafest media. She will guide us to an eSafe media house, which have 5 rooms. Let's see what Adife has to say to us. Adife, you are the presenter now. You can start your camera and your microphone, and the floor is yours.
Okay. Okay. Hello. Could you hear me?
Hello.
Yes, perfect.
Yes,
Okay.
perfect.
Greetings from Mersin, one of the most beautiful cities in Turkey. Let me. Okay. By the way, I'm sorry. I couldn't move forward to my presentation.
It is below the presentation.
Yes, I just found the arrows. Okay, let me check it again. Okay, yes. I'm Adife Demirtaş. I work as a teacher of English in a primary school. Also, I'm one of the eSafety label ambassadors in Turkey. So today I will talk about one of my projects. Its name is eSafe, eSafer, and the eSafest media. And we are 11 teachers from several countries. I am the founder of the project, and Yunus is my co-founder. Also, I have a strong partnership with some countries such as Atanaska and Marina from Bulgaria, Christina and Carmen from Spain, and Maria from Italy, and also Duhurata from Albania. By the way, we are all primary schools, and the project ages 10 and 11. These are their schools. By the way, I'm sorry. Also, we just because the excitement, I'm so sorry. I forgot about to tell of my Turkish partners. We are also Yunus, Ceyda, Selda from the other local partners in Turkey. I'm so sorry again. It is just for excitement.
As far as I can see, Yunus is here with us. I don't know about the other partners.
Okay, yes, and the project ages 10 and 11. One of the main focuses of the project is the need of the providing a high-level overview of online safety, media literacy, tackling disinformation, hate speech, and the online discrimination. And also, we aim at to our schools get e-safety label for a safer school. One of the aims of the projects such as here are, we would like to understand the main risk faced by children. Also, we would like make our partner schools to be aware of what is media literacy, what is disinformation, and also the difference between disinformation, malinformation, or what is the misinformation. And also, at the end of the project, we would like to make our partners to get e-safety label as an international recognition and have an idea about what is online safety. So the project is planned just the house, e-safe house, and we said our students that there is a e-safer and the e-safest media house, and we will host you nearly 3 months in the house. You will walk around the rooms, open some doors, such as the house has got some rooms as e-safety, media literacy, disinformation. There are such kind of rooms in that house. And here are the house has 5 main rooms. One of is entrance, online safety room, media literacy room, disinformation room, and also e-safety label room. And just before starting the project, as you know, we serve some treats, snacks for our guests. So we serve them some useful website just before enter the rooms. Just before they walk around the rooms. We as a cookies. Every partner added some useful websites and resources about online safety and about the theme of the project. The websites can be both local and global. It doesn't matter. And also, just before enter the room, we wanted our students to create ID cards because according to the plot of the story, according to the plot of the project, this is an e-safe house, so you shouldn't enter the house if you don't have an ID card. So you should need an ID card. When you create your ID card, when you create your e-safe slogan, you can enter the room. So when they created their ID cards, the access is validated and they can enter the rooms, enter the house. And I couldn't see the pictures. Is it okay, Angelica?
Maybe you have smart arts and there is a problem with the smart arts. It is the Adobe Connect.
Okay,
I'm not responsible for this.
No. I can talk about the pictures. There are some kind of pictures from the activities in the online safety room. We started with the just making research about the theme. We wanted our students to make some researches about what is online safety. What do you discover when you search this theme? Please write down your most repetitive words, especially the keywords. So they created some mind maps. There should be some mind map pictures here, but it's no, don't problem, don't be problem. So, by the way, also there were some photos from the first mixed group activities, such as we had some. It's a kind of online safety workshop with the group by group. There were some photos here about the activities, and also there were some photos from the logos the students created about with their keywords they have noted before. And in the third and fourth room, it is about the media literacy and disinformation room. We are at the beginning of the project, so our students just entered the room 3. It's about the room is about media literacy, so our students are creating logos, cartoons, questionnaires about the theme. Also, again, they are searching for the theme. When they found out the most repetitive words about the media literacy, they are noting them and they are creating some logos and posters about the theme. Also, in this information room, they are going to create some infographics about this information. Also, they are going to create some activities about hate speech. For example, they are going to search the most words what is the hate speech in the media, on gender, on religion, on race. They are going to search about it. And also in the last door of the disinformation room, they are going to talk about media and manipulation. They are going to analyze the AdWords, also how do media manipulate us. They are going to. And the last room is safety label room. As you know, when our guests are leaving our house, we would like to give them some souvenirs. We would like to give a present. Safety label is an international portal, is an international recognition about online safety. Schools are here. Apart from the schools, many companies or any other NGOs are here to be accredited about the safety. They are getting collaboration, they are getting contact with each other in this portal. Also, they are uploading and both downloading some resources about the safety, especially their unique activities in their schools. They are uploading here, and also at the end of all these resources, they they get some assessment test about the safety label. They just have a schedule, is a kind of questionnaire about their safety activities. They answer the questions and they get a label for their school. This is an important, according to your points in the assessment test, you get bronze, silver or gold label, which means if you have a bronze label, it means you are a safe school, safe school. And also when you continue to your activities in safety, you get silver label, which means you are a safer school. And also when you get a gold label, it means you are the safest school. This is the just what means where our project name comes from, safe, safer, and the safest media. And this is the last of my presentation. I'm sorry about the pictures, really. Thank you. So
thank you so much. Thank you, Adife, so much, and we congratulate you. And as far as I can see, we have great comments here at the chat box for you. And of course, integrating an escape room to your project is very inspiring and innovative ideas. And I would like to be your student to play the game, because I like playing games, especially these kind of intellectual games, and the strategical ones as well. And I cannot see any question for you, and no worries for the photos and the icons that you have uploaded. The Creative Classroom members can watch your presentation afterwards in
Oh,
the group page. Okay.
so happy. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Thanks.
Okay, okay, let's go on to the next project, e-twinners as journalists. And here we have Croatia and Greece, Anita Simak, Natalia Gigi, and Dimitris Fotiou. They will present us the core activity of the e-twinning project, e-twinners as pros, and the tasks undertaken by project teachers and students from the three countries on the theme, Croatia, Spain, and Greece, on the theme of media literacy. So, Natalia, the floor is yours now, and I would like to ask Dimitris and Anita to close your microphone for the moment, and because we faced earlier some technical issues, and just to be safe online. Okay, thank you. Natalia, the floor is yours.
Okay, I hope you can hear me. Okay, you can see the presentation.
Perfect.
Yeah. So hi everybody, my name is Natalia Gigi and I teach English at the 10th Philippolis Primary School in Athens, Greece. I'm very happy to be here today among fellow e-twinners to present with my partners Anita and Dimitris one of the core activities of our e-twinning project, e-twinners as pros. But first things first, on behalf of the project partners, I would like to thank Agiliki, the Creative Classroom Group moderator, for organizing the Unconference and giving us the opportunity to let the e-twinning world know what our students and we have been working on with reference to media literacy. I would also like to thank all previous presenters for the amazing project activities they have shared, and they've been inspiring. Last but definitely not least, I would like to thank all the project teachers, Anita, the co-founder of the project, Dimitris, the newest teacher member, for their online presence and participation in the Unconference and their irreplaceable contribution to today's presentation. Anna from Spain, she's also in the participants list. She's in the meeting room. Chrisa from Greece, both Anna and Chrisa have also taken part in putting this presentation together, as well as implementing the project activities. Okay, actually, that was the right slide for you to see. Okay, I think a few words about the project as a whole are in order. e-twinners as pros is a cross-curricular e-twinning project that focuses on student agency. Using digital and conventional tools such as Google Forms, Mentimeters, and good old pen and paper, students express their preferences for project activities and suggest the project topics. They study their school course, but they also do research using online resources. They use this knowledge in hands-on activities to create 3D models and digital products such as the e-books. They also take on tasks such as assessing their own knowledge, evaluating and disseminating the project activities. E-twinners as pros, meaning e-twinners in professional roles, gives 11 and 12-year-old pupils the opportunity to take on different professional roles. So far, they have been astronomers, historians, cooks, technologists, and the activities have also been designed for the students to become engineers, athletes, artists, and journalists. E-twinners as journalists is a core activity that runs throughout the project with extensive classwork on e-safety and etiquette, and with the participation of project classes in Safer Internet Day 2021. In addition, project classes have been researching the theme of media literacy, collecting information, being creative, and sharing their results with each other. Classes share results with each other. But let's see what each project class has done so far. So Anita, the floor is yours.
Natalia, just a question. Couldn't you turn the slides?
Yeah,
You
I could, but there were just two slides.
Okay, thank you. Yes. And Anita, you can open your microphone and switch on your camera as well. Let me see. Anita is here with us. Her microphone is open. Did you enable it from your computer? Yeah, but I cannot hear you. I don't know if the other participants can hear you, Anita. If you use headsets, please take them off. It will be better. Maybe, Natalia, can you read it for Anita? Is it possible?
Yes, I can start. And Anita, whenever the problem is fixed, you can pop in. So, through to work, yes.
Maybe you can, Natalia, just a minute, please. Maybe you can go out of the room and come back again, Anita. No, we cannot hear you now. So please, Natalia, continue, and then when Anita comes in again, she will take the floor.
Okay. Through two workshops, the Croatian pupils learned how to fight fake news, recognize ways in which the internet and social media can both be used positively and negatively, how to assess the reliability of sources of information online, and how to make safe, reliable choice from search results. They have also learned how to understand what is appropriate to share or not to share on social media. In the Croatian school, the teachers held two workshops dedicated to media literacy and misinformation. They were held by the librarian, who prepared lots of materials and activities with examples of fake news. It was important to teach the pupils how to recognize reliable sources of information and thus how to make safe and reliable choices. They discussed many issues and answered all their burning questions. The pupils made posters in Canva displaying all the important points they learned and displayed them in the school hallway for everyone to see. Now there are some pictures Anita has placed here on the presentation. I'll skip these and move to the to my part of the presentation. That is what my students have done so far. And when Anita manages to step in, maybe she can take the floor. And she can tell us exactly what they have done. She knows it a lot better than I do. So the sixth graders of the 10th Heliopolis Primary School attended an interactive webinar on digital citizenship, disinformation, and fake news with an expert from the Greek Safer Internet Center. In the online English classroom, the kids created fake news using the class tools Break News Generator. They studied yes, is there a problem here? Hello, can you hear me? Yes, Anita.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. I just read this slide, okay, I've covered this slide, but you can explain what these photos are about. I'm turning off my microphone. Okay, thank you. I think the problem is I re-entered the room and everything seems fine now, I hope. sorry about that. I didn't hear everything that Natalia said, but I just quickly will recap that we held 2 workshops in our school, and they were held by our librarian, who taught the pupils how important it is to recognize reliable sources of information and how to make safe choices with regards to the internet. So it's important to stop and question and check all the information before we decide whether to believe it, share it, or challenge it. So the pupils made many posters in Canva, as you can see, briefly displaying what they learned during the workshops. These were how to recognize ways in which the internet and social media can be used both positively and negatively, how to assess the reliability of sources of information that we find online, know what is appropriate to share and not share on social media, not to forget that text and images in the media and social media can be manipulated or invented strategies. It's always important to evaluate the reliability of sources and identify misinformation. So these were all things that we undertook in our classroom. Our colleague Krista in Greece held brilliant workshops, and the emphasis here was put on sensationalism, which was introduced in a Genially. The children were taught how easy it is to Photoshop and photo montage images with GIMP. So they manipulated various images and made newspaper articles intended to attract attention and manipulate readers. We have some examples here on this slide. So all these texts are in very big, bold letters, kind of trying to get people to read it, all the sensationalism titles. So this was done by all the students, as you can see, how to manipulate readers, big pop-out titles. So this was an excellent workshop that they did. And then in Spain, our partner Anna held a lesson with an English school assistant who explained the difference between media and literacy and how to recognize different types of misinformation and disinformation. So at the beginning of this lesson, the children played a Kahoot to see if they could recognize fake news, and then they decided to use a Catalan magazine where the children reinvented news, and they decided to submit audio clips on a Padlet, as you can see here. How to distinguish fake news and how it is so easy to do and misinform and trick us all into believing something that is probably not true. So that's me, and I'll hand over to Dimitris now. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, Dimitris, we can
Do you
hear.
hear me?
Perfect.
All right. Great. I'm Dimitris Fotiou, and I'm the art teacher at the 6th primary school of Heliopolis. And in our class, we discussed about media literacy, disinformation, and fake news. And we spotted the key questions to ask as stated on the Common Sense Media website. We watched the fake news video by Safe Internet Greece, and we invited the partner schools to attend a 3D workshop to learn how to design their own country's fake news in 3D in order to achieve 3D printable files. So what we actually want to do is to create 3D printable files and products out of fake news and out of the key questions which we can ask regarding disinformation, fake news. And we are planning to create 3D prints out of it if we can, if we really can, because I don't, right now we are in quarantine, so, but at least we are going to have the 3D printable files at the end. And here, for example, you can see what we're planning to do. We're planning to design and print historical fake news, and this is what we ask from the partners, to find historical fake news from the countries. And also, we expanded the concept of fake to products as well. And just as an idea of how would our world would be if other elements were fake so that often, such as news. So here you can see, for example, a newspaper where Hillary Clinton adopts an alien baby, which of course never happened. And we are planning to create a 3D printable file out of it, and then 3D print it as the monumentation of critical thinking at the age of information, along with other historical fake news from our partner schools. Thank you for listening. I will pass.
Yeah, okay, I'm here. Dimitris, thank you very much. You have seen the work that all partner schools have done in relation to, with reference to the topic, to the main theme of media literacy. We have shared these work on the twin space, and at this point we are getting ready for the collaborative phase of the eTwin or Sociojournalists activity. In April, we're planning peer teaching sessions, probably in a hybrid fashion with some project classes at school and some students and teachers joining online from home. So peer teaching sessions, having studied a topic thoroughly, each project class will model a task for partner classes to do and learn right there and then from each other. For example, Dimitri said that his students will show us how we can turn fake news pieces into 3D files. For the peer teaching sessions, we've been collecting teaching materials and resources in Google Slides, which we expect to turn into a media literacy coursebook. We are also planning to publish a collection of fake news, and the students, using a twin space poll, are deciding what sort of publication it is going to be. Is it going to be a magazine, a newspaper, or a word wall collection of games? Okay, I keep forgetting turning the slides. Okay, that was the last one. And thank you all very much for your attention. Sorry for the technical issues. That's all from us. Thank you.
I thank you, all of you, the three, and your partner from Spain who couldn't be here with us today. And I will grab from the idea of the 3D printer, because I had we have a 3D printer at our school, but I was wondering what to do with it. Thank you, Dimitris, for sharing it, and all the presenters here. And let's step to the Aranzazu Iturios from Spain, and she's going to present us fake news in E2 train before she's going to make before she will go to make the vaccine. So I hope that this is not a fake news, Aranzazu. Let me enable you the microphone and the role first of all, and you can switch on your camera and your microphone as well. Can you hear us?
Yes. Well, hello. Can you hear me now?
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, perfect. And you can share your camera. Okay, perfect. We can see you
yes.
also.
Yes, you can hear me and you can see me. Yes.
And you can see you. Yes. We can see you and we can hear you.
Yes, it is not fake news. I am being vaccinated in an hour. Yes, I was told yesterday that all the teachers in my school were going to be vaccinated today. So in a while I will go there. Well, thank you very much. Yes, it's a pleasure for me to be here. I am Aranzazu Ituriel from Santander, Spain. I teach in high school ES Cantabria in Santander. And I am also eTwinning ambassador. Yes, I wanted to share with you some work we have been working on in one of the projects I'm involved this school year, and it is e-twinning project, e-twinning train project. And the name of the project is, well, the presentation is Fake News and Media Literacy. Well, in this ambitious and excellent project, we are involved in countries, schools from these countries, from Poland, from Spain, from Czechia, from Portugal, from Greece, from Austria, from Hungary, Italy, Belgium, Croatia, and well, there are more than 300 students and involved in the project, and we are 11 schools. The founders of this project are Poland and Spain, the Basque Country. And well, one of the aims of one of the stations we stop at in e-twin train, it is on e-safety and celebrate Safer Internet Day 2020, dependent knowledge of how to find reliable sources and information on the internet, learn what respect means, build respect for copyright, educate on media literacy, learn how to distinguish fake news, analyze information online, develop critical thinking skills, and develop ICT skills by playing games. Well, I will show you the work my students have been doing. In this slide you can see we have been working on Safer Internet Day 2021. And well, my students have collected main points after watching some videos, researching in some pages shared by the partners in the project. And well, here we collected the main points my students thought were relevant. And when I show you here, well, yes, the process of the session, yes. In another of my groups, we did the same thing, playing some games too, related with fake news and copyright. And one of the students wrote down the conclusions, and those main points were added to a document. Yes. And well, I would like to say, well, many e-twinning projects have focused on Safer Internet Day, but well, nowadays we are more interested in how to, yes, spot when news is fake. And what I wanted you to show, well, this document my students were working in, and I would like to write on the chat, if I manage to do it, yes, the link to this document. The link to this document that, well, it took us quite a long time to discuss the issues of this compass, where students could find a guidelines to spot fake when fakes are when news are fake. Yes, and well, I wanted also to post here in the chat another link taken from the European Parliament because, well, at this moment, all official organizations are very interested in educating about media literacy. So, well, it's not, well, yes, something, yeah, well, it is very, very important for authorities to educate on these issues. You know, what I want to say with this is that in our e-tuning projects, we started with e-safety issues, but now we have gone a step forward, educating our students on media literacy, and not only to students, but also to families, as some of you have said before. So, well, yes, I have shared the links with you, and well, well, my students and other students in the project, in Train project, created some posters with tips to spot fake news, tips for the detection of fake news, tips and advices about fake news. And well, we played many games too at school. Here, well, I show you, well, yes, how well, yes, the process of the work. And we played a quiz with Bamboozle that was prepared by one of the founders of the project. We played also Breakout with Geniali, and we used this. We used a play that Google has prepared for detecting fake news. And last day, well, a couple of days ago, I attended a seminar, and well, I want to share with you one of the links that, well, was there. That is this one.
There are, as far as I can see, 3 links here, Aranzazu.
Yes, lie detectors. That is
I think
an
that
organization
the
that has many.
it is the same one with the second one. I think that
has
the third one is the same.
Tools
So please,
to work on this,
yes,
this issue.
we
I think
are
I have
waiting for you. No worries.
Yes, the link properly. Yes.
So
Yes.
we would like to thank you very much and let you know, as
Okay.
not only
And
you
that's
but
all
all the other participants
Yes.
who are here
Could
today,
you please tell me
that
if the
there
link
will
of
not be
lie
any
detectors is
certificates
on
for
the chat
the
or
members,
not?
but only for the presenters, okay? Because you are a huge number, and you can understand that it is
Yes,
not
but
possible.
yes.
I'm not the CSS,
Lie detectors.
so only for the presenters. So we congratulate you, Aranzazu, and thank you for being here.
Yes, just a minute.
Thank you for being here with us. And yeah, and good luck with the second part of the vaccine. So I'm stopping here this presentation to go back to the previous one, because we have now with us Engin Güneş, and he from Turkey, and he will share with us words attributed to Rumi in social media. Just give me a second, Engin, to go to your presentation.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed.
I have to go at the beginning of your presentation.
Yes. Okay.
And it takes some time. Meanwhile, I can make you the presenter, and you can switch on your microphone and your camera. So, Engin, I think that this is your presentation. Okay, so the floor is yours. Please.
Can you hear me?
Yes, of course, we can hear you. If you can open your camera as well and share it with us.
Hello, everybody.
If you are not able to switch on your camera, no, you can go on with the presentation. Do you want me to turn the slides for you?
Hello, everybody. Angelica,
Okay.
I congratulate you for such good work.
Thank you.
Rumi,
You can go on with your presentation. Okay,
Rumi, also
Engin?
known as Mevlana, our master, and more popularly simply as Rumi, was a 13th century poet, Hanefi Faqih, Islamic scholar, Maturidi theologian, and Sufi mystic originally from Greater Khorasan in Greater Iran. Rumi's influence transcends national borders and ethnic divisions. Iranians, Tajiks, Turks, Greeks, Pashtuns, other Central Asian Muslims, and the Muslims of the Indian subcontinent have greatly appreciated his spiritual legacy for the past 7 centuries. His poems have been widely translated into many of the world's languages and transposed into various formats. Rumi has been described as the most popular poet and the best-selling poet in the United States. Let's give an example from Mevlana's original poem, Come, come, whoever you are, wanderer, idolater, worshipper of fire, come even though you have broken your vows 1,000 times. Come and come yet again, ours is not a dervish lodge of despair. Today many people share quotations on social media. The names of great poets and writers are written under these words, which are generally made up by high school students. As we observe, the very name of Mevlana Celaleddin Rumi in Turkey is used for this purpose. By comparing the examples of Mevlana's writing, language and words attributed to him, students will be made aware of the true and false information circulating on social media. Mevlana, one of the most important names of our Sufi literature, is under many quotations that do not belong under it, not in his books, of course, on Facebook and Twitter. One of the last words that do not belong to Rumi. My silence is from my dignity. I have answered to his words, but I will look at the person who says and see if he is the man. This work attributed to Mevlana and has been discussed a lot. It has been revealed that it doesn't belong to his by the Mevlana Studies Association because this expression shared by many excited young people is far from Mevlana's community.
Is everything okay, Engin? Okay.
Now, examples of invited phrases. Everyone's friend is not anyone's friend. The ignorant person cannot see the beauty of the rose and gets stuck on her thorn. Don't worry, lords, trouble goes, people. Man is not wood, so it makes a sound when it is broken. Remember, whoever gives up on someone else for you will one day give up on you for someone else. It is to prove the beauty of the word by making up a word that is thought to be beautiful in social media and uploading it to a person who is known to be an authority and who is very obvious that nobody dares to oppose. The saddest part of this is that this word is like it and share it. Thank you for listening to me with interest.
We thank you so much, Engin, for being here with us, and let's go back to the second part of the presentations, and we have with us Daniela Saltar and from Russia. She's going to present the project News. It is about an e-twinning project which include activities that lead students to think creative and improve their 21st century digital skills, recognizing fake news and writing fake news to avoid them in real and virtual life. So let me give the floor to Daniela. And Daniela, you are now the presenter. And here is your presentation.
Hello to everyone. Do you hear me?
Yes, perfectly well. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm so glad to be part of this conference today. As I see, I have to connect my camera too.
Yes, if you wish, please.
Wait, sorry, for a moment. I started the camera, but nothing is happening. So
No
I don't
worries,
know where
we can
is
start your presentation. No worries.
I will start the presentation without camera. My name is Daniela Šajtar, and I'm from Čazma, Croatia. Okay, now it's everything okay. Čazma is a small city near our capital Zagreb, and I have to find the arrows to switch the slides.
Yes, Daniela, because earlier you changed the mode and there is a problem for the moment, and I have to bring it back unless it's Asi here with us and fix it once again.
Okay, I'm here. What have I to fix?
Can you see the second slide now?
Yes, I can see.
Okay, please go on.
Okay, so I'm on the third slide. This is my hometown, and this is the work of my students. I have to say several words about my school and Erasmus projects too. The first Erasmus project that we did was outdoors of the classroom walls, and it is our first project for teachers, which we used to educate ourselves, the teachers, and then we started doing e-twinning projects. So this moment is very important to us. This is the point when we started with e-twinning projects. Second project is culture and tradition in the eyes of youth. This project is for students and young, which are from 13 to 30 years old. Our partner is from Serbia, and we try to make peace between our cultures. Another two projects are Shall We Play game, where students learn through gamification, and the other is Diversity, Unity, Equality, where students learn about equality between girls and boys. Both of them are K229 Schools Exchange Practice project, and the partners are from Turkey, Poland, Spain, Italy, Portugal, and Greece. So I have to say a huge thanks to their partners. We also do Minecraft in our school, Minecraft for Education, and nowadays my students are trying to do a lesson in English for other students. So I'm inviting you to try it. And it's not so easy, I have to admit. It's not so easy to do a lesson plan in Minecraft. And this is the second part of my presentation, where I want to say something about e-twinning projects we do. As you can see, there are 20 teachers involved in e-twinning projects in our school, and our school is running 81 projects at the moment. Today I will speak more about e-twinning project news. Our founders are Monica Frigerio and Serap Sari. Monica is e-twinning winner this year with her other project, Animal Friends in an Animal-Friendly World. So we are so glad to have you, to have Monica in our project news. We started our project just like many others with introducing, and we decided to use avatars to protect our students, and they enjoyed very much because it was very interesting to them to do something different. Our students are between 9 and 15 years, and they have created 2 digital magazines so far using the tool Mad Max. We use this tool because it allows collaboration, what is very, very important. And during my talking, you can read the magazines, because I put in a chat the links for our magazines. Our working process was very similar to other projects, and our founders always make plan of work at the very beginning. So we did logos, voting, first common activity were quizzes, which we used to introduce our countries and ourselves. Our second common activity was e-book, where we put students' interviews with the real journalists, and this was a preparation for the digital newspapers. Before we started doing our third common activity, newspapers, we had done the Safer Internet Day, where first of all students were informed about the difference between true news and fake news. They were taught the risks of fake news in the internet and how to detect it. And then students wrote an article in English with some fake news. The articles were uploaded to the Wakelet, and we opened the event to all e-twinners, and it was shared also on e-twinning Live. This is the presentation of one of our members and her students. They wrote about immortality mushrooms and what happened to Everest. And of course, everybody did 8 tips of stay safe online with the students. And the most important part, this is our poster of the Mad Max. This is our news magazine. Each month, students write some articles in English on themes that related to their town or country. And every 2 months, students interview each other about one of the partners' articles. This is our first magazine, where we have chosen the best article. It was from Poland, and as you can see, it's talking about chocolate shop in Poland. This is the way we exchange students' questions and answers about articles in our magazines. So we have partners, and the one of partner, the task of the first partner was to read the article, and after reading the article they had to put their questions connected with the article into the Padlet, and after that the second partner should answer the questions. Everybody works together. We use forum to arrange preparation for the next magazines. So we do it on forum on eTwinning. And this is our second magazine. Yes?
Daniela, sorry for interrupting you, but there are some participants who cannot see the slides. And I would like to ask Asi if she's around to change the mode that, like the way she did it earlier, because although I'm changing the slides, they are not visible. I'm not sure if now it's, yes, I know, but I don't know how to fix it because I don't know what Daniela clicked on, where she clicked
on the
and
second magazine, slide 69, but I put...
Yes, you are in the, yes, you are. Yes, you are in the second slide. I can see the second slide, but the participants cannot see the second slide. Okay, so now, yes, okay, I fixed it. Okay, so is everything okay now?
It's much easier that way, I have to admit.
Okay. So please just turn the slides with the arrows, not anything else. Thank you.
Okay, so this is our second magazine. You can see there are really different topics in the magazine. Our children wrote about their country and the most important things that happened around them. So they are real journalists. Everything will end in May. We will choose the best articles which will be read aloud by students in a video. Each school is reading the same articles in their own language. We will collect the videos in a common e-book, and finally the best articles will be published in a local newspaper in the partner's town. These are the web tools we use to comply with the project tasks, and our aims were to improve students' language skills, to develop their ICT skills, to learn to collaborate as a team, to find out how journalists work, to learn how to write an article. And I have to ask you very politely once again to fill in the evaluation form which was put in the chat. And I also put the links of our magazines so you can enjoy reading the magazines. And of course I would like to say a huge thanks to my project partners and to you, Angeliki, that give us the opportunity to talk about our project. Thanks everybody for your attention, and stay safe. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Daniela. I will go once more from the beginning of your presentation for the participants to see what you were saying at the very first beginning of your presentation, because the slides didn't work. The presentation didn't go very well from the beginning. So this is more or less the initial start of the presentation, and let's go on with them, and what Daniela presented earlier, the working process, the Safer Internet Day, and all the activities about fake news, Mad Magazine that they have done, the first magazine, questions and answers, the work they have done together, the second magazine, the news, and so on. The curation, and thank you so much, Daniela. And don't forget to post your link in the chat box for the participants to make the evaluation for you, because I know you will need it for your Ministry of Education. And now let's go on to Anna Andruillo, if I pronounce it well, from Italy, and she's going to present us Kindness as Responsibility Online. It is a presentation of 3 February activities in the twinning project, Let's Build Bridges of Kindness. The first is about awareness, and that it is not appropriate to share some information with everyone online, and it is important to have a positive digital footprint. The second activity is about awareness of internet risks and the elaboration of collaborative games using many apps. And the third one is about the elaboration of a common etiquette of kindness and wisdom. Let me give the floor to Anna. Anna, you are connected twice here, so I will make with the first one account presenter, and let's wish you good luck. And if you wish, you can open your camera and, of course, your microphone.
Okay, I'm here.
Can you do it loud, please?
Yes.
A bit louder? Okay, so everything now is okay. You can turn the slides from your own.
No,
okay?
I can't. Let me see. Oh my God, okay.
There are 2 arrows. There are 2 arrows below the presentation. Can you see them?
Yes, okay. Let me see. Yes, okay. All right. So first of all, good afternoon, everybody. And it is a pleasure for me to be with you. I'm going to talk to you about this February activity, Kindness as a Responsibility Online. This is an activity inside of any twinning project. Let's build the bridges of kindness. Of course, please let me tell you a few words about the project, so it will be clear why we get this title to this activity. First of all, the partners involved. Let me see. We are from 8 countries: Croatia, Germany, Greece, Italy, Romania, Spain, Turkey, and UK. Here there is our partner Loredana Popa, and she's present as a guest, and if she wants, she can add something to my presentation. Thanks to this project, we are learning how to be kind citizens. Each month we analyze a different form of expression of kindness. Each activity is introduced by a video story, which helps us to think about the main topic. For example, in November we learned how to be kind to ourselves. We thought about our daily habits, about what made us feel tired, unsatisfied, sad, unhappy, and we all did something kind to ourselves. For example, some of us chose to eat healthier food, or to do more sport, to spend more time with family, and so on. In December, we talked about kindness as caring. Caring at home, caring at school, in our neighborhood, caring to people in need. It was funny to see, for example, boys who made a surprise cup of tea for their parents. Some of them left lovely messages in their father's wallet, or wrote kind letters to their schoolmate, or fed abandoned animals, and so on. In January, we talked about kindness as gratitude. And finally, in February, we talked about kindness as a responsibility online. Here are the main aims of this activity. to help kids to be kind and wise internet users, to have a positive digital footprint, to be critical readers who distinguish what is an opinion, a fact, from fake news or propaganda. Okay, as I already said, we usually use a video story to introduce the main theme. For example, here you can see the main character is Little Red Riding Hood. She is a modern girl. She uses technology, social network, but she makes some mistakes. She receives a friend's request from an unknown handsome boy, and she accepts without checking his identity. Actually, the handsome boy has a fake identity because he is the wolf. Little Red Riding Hood is not wise because she doesn't care about her privacy setting. She writes she's going to her granny, to her grandma, and of course the wolf makes her a bad surprise. So after the vision of the video, we had a post-listening activity. We discussed about the mistakes that Little Red made while was surfing the internet. And then there is the second activity. Pupils had to make researches about the internet risks. What did all the partners do, all the teachers do? They uploaded important materials on these presentation, finger-link presentations. So each of us uploaded, for example, videos, files, presentations about cyberbullying, about grooming, about sexting, pressure online, and of course about fake news. These are some of the materials we used during our lessons. For example, we asked the pupils, we started with this photo. They thought that there was an action of bullying. On the contrary, when we analyzed this photo, they realized there were only few facts, and they were all opinions. So they started to learn to distinguish what is a fact from what is an opinion, or what are the main characteristics of propaganda. And after they dealt with all these risks, internet risks, they wrote in forums to talk about the main problems, what they had learned. They had to answer questions such as, for example, as for fake news, there was a forum. Have you ever read misleading information while surfing the internet? Talk about it. Or, for example, when they had to talk about grooming. Do you know any stories about grooming? Talk about it. Or cyberbullying. Do you know or have you ever heard about someone who is or was a victim of cyberbullies? Talk about it, and so on. Then there is the third activity. After dealing with all these problems, they had to make games. They made games using digital tools, such as, for example, Kahoot, or learning apps, WordWall, and Quizlet, quizzes, and so on. All their games were uploaded in this netboard. Forgive me, but can you hear me?
Yes, Anna, we can hear you.
Okay. Let me share some of the links. For example, here is the link about the video of Little Red. Yes. Then there is the link of the finger link with the precious materials all the partners uploaded. And of course, I'm going to share with you the link of this netboard. There are many games, and pupils had a lot of fun, enjoyed themselves a lot at playing their games, but also their partners' games. Here is the link to the netboard. Okay. Of course, you can see here some pictures of the pupils while they are playing. Okay. What else? Then there is the fourth activity, which is linked, of course, to the title of the project. Don't forget, it is Let's Build Bridges of Kindness. So we had to make a netiquette of kindness and of wisdom. We used a shared Google Doc, and all the partners, all the pupils wrote their wise rules on the left column, while they wrote the kind rules that everyone should follow online. After that, we collected the best rules, and we made this presentation using Canva, and I'm going to share the link of our Canva. Okay.
Yes, we can see it. Thank you.
Okay, so as you can see, even though the picture is small, our wise and kind netiquette. We use the boxes. In the light blue boxes, we put all the wise rules, such as, for example, don't accept friend requests from people you don't know. If someone messages you, don't reply if you don't know them, and so on. While in the white boxes, we wrote all the kind rules. For example, help someone out on a multiplayer game, or use a kind, respectful language like please, thank you, do not criticize others, never use capital letters. Of course, there is also the rules about fake news. For example, do not trust everything you read online. Is it a fact or an opinion? Is it propaganda? Or other important rules such as do not infringe copyright. Be nice and respectful like you are face-to-face talking. All these works were all made by our pupils. We are very proud of them. And here is Loredana. If Loredana wants to add something.
She's also the presenter. She has the right, so if she wishes, she can open her microphone and share her ideas and opinions. And
she's a guest, so I don't know if she
yes,
can.
she's a presenter. I give her the presenter rights. If she wants, she can open her microphone. But as far as I can see, Loredana doesn't have a microphone here. I'm not so sure that she would like to. Okay, no worries.
Okay.
Okay, she wrote that she's trying. Okay, let's give her some time. And thank you for being both here to present your project and all these inspiring ideas that you develop with your students. And I'm glad to see that all the projects that and the activities that are are being presented here today are full of collaborative activities. So we can be inspired of all of them. Thank you for sharing them with us. Yes, and as Athanasia has written in the chat box, kindness and respect to ourselves and the others is what we need not only in the digital age. I couldn't agree more than this, but in the real world as well.
It is. Yes, it is. Okay,
Loredana?
thank you.
Okay, maybe later. Is this the end of your presentation, Anna?
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, and maybe Loredana could connect later on to add. Okay, let's go now to Nida Demir, and thank you so much. Nida Demir and Berna Ergün from Turkey, they are here to present the project, Your Beautiful Youthful Medium, and strange title. This project will include activities which will lead students to think creatively and critically, improve their imagination and self-confidence, make them gain awareness about other cultures and nations with respect to universal norms, and gain 21st century digital skills in collaboration. So let's go to the presentation that Berna and Demir Nida Demir, yes, prepared for you. And give me a second to make them presenters, both Berna and Nida. So, but I would like to ask you not to open both of you at the same time the microphone because it will be a problem, technical problem. So I have Anna here. Let's change her role, and Nida. Give me a second. Okay, so both you and Berna. Please don't, if it is possible, not to touch anything else apart from the arrows that change the slides.
Thank you.
Okay, and now Berna
Hello,
and
everyone.
Nida are the
Can you hear
presenters.
us?
The floor is yours, ladies. Okay, we can see you, Nida. Welcome here.
You're welcome. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our presentation.
But if it is possible for you not to have the two
in Turkey. I have been working as an English teacher for 14 years at a high school, and I'm very glad to be a teacher. And my dear co-founder Nida Demir will introduce herself to us now. Nida.
Everyone, I am Nida Demir in Hacı Sani Konakoğlu Antalyan High School from Gaziantep in Turkey.
Nida, louder, please. Could you please speak more louder?
Can you hear me now?
It would be better if you make it more loud.
Hi, everyone. Is it okay?
No, we don't hear you now. You can see that your microphone is open, but maybe it is a problem from your computer. Make it more loud, or else Berna is going to present. No. So, Berna, could you start?
We chose our project titles with our dear partners in a Zoom meeting by using Mentimeter. And in our logo, there are the names of partner teachers, students, and the countries they live in. We are 20 partners in this project, and they live in different parts of Europe like Georgia, Croatia, Serbia, Ukraine, Romania, Lebanon, and of course, Turkey. In the first part, there are the names of the teachers, and in the other one, there are the names of the students who are in our project, and we use word art for creating it. And our project includes 115 students. They are all very active. And when it comes to our aims, as you know, media literacy encompasses the practices that allow people to access, critically evaluate, and create or manipulate media. We intend to promote awareness of media influence and create an active stance toward both consuming and creating media. We want to develop a receptive media capability to critically analyze messages, offer opportunities for students to broaden their experience of media, and help them develop a generative media capability to increase creative skills in making their own media messages. And we also want to help them fight with fake news. And expected results, thanks to this project, our students will have the ability to identify different types of media and the messages they are sending. Students will be able to analyze and evaluate different types of medias and create their own medias. They will differentiate between fake and real news, and they will improve their critical thinking, collaboration, cooperation, and communication skills in a foreign language, and so they will gain self-confidence. We will use the 5E model approach in our project. What is 5E model? The 5E model is based on the constructivist theory to learning, which suggests that people construct knowledge and meaning from experiences. There are 5 stages in it. It first starts with engaging activities and then explore, explain, elaborate, and evaluate activities. Now it was Nida's turn, but unfortunately I have to go on. Our work process, I will give you the details about our project.
Sorry for interrupting you, but maybe we can give it a chance to Nida to try again.
I would be very glad if she can go on. Oh, yes, okay. I can hear you. Now I'm disconnecting my microphone to give you a chance.
Is it okay? Awesome. Thanks, God. Okay. I'm so scared. Now it's my turn. Hello, everyone. Sorry for the internet connection. I don't know what is the problem. I am Nida Demir in Hacısani Konukoğlu Anatolian High School from Gaziantep in Turkey. I have been an English language teacher for 6 years. Now I will introduce our work process. I will mention about it. We have used the 5E model as Berna said before. The first stage, engaging activities. Our students brainstorming via questions and pictures. And our students will read articles and summarize them. And our students analyze sites, real or fake news. And our students will choose and create 2 mascots for correct and false information by using Toontastic or another Web2 tools. You can see our mascot, Owl and Fox. Owl mascot symbolizes correct information, and Fox mascot symbolizes our false information. And then our students create a media glossary of terms. And second stage, exploring activities. And as usual, our students produce some resources and materials about media literacy and disinformation, for whom parents, teachers, and students especially. And they will create some social experiments. We will test some people, will they people believe or not? And then we will celebrate Media Literacy Week. And students will create some videos about media literacy and disinformation what you know it all clumps. They will search about useful links about them. Another stage, explaining activities. In this stage, our students and teachers will make some interviews, and they will create some common activities about media literacy, disinformation, beyond fake news. Finally, we will combine of them in an ebook. Or another stage, elaborating activities. What can be suggestions about media literacy or disinformation? What will we do? How can they be avoided from fake news? Our students will analyze new situation with different media tools. They will use different media tools. We will create a final product as mobile game application on Play Store, but it will be just focused on fake news game. And our students and teachers create PSA. And the other one, Instagram account open to public about fake or real news. Another stage and last, evaluating activities. Our students will create some evaluation videos about our project. They summarize our projects with mind maps. They will create and use post survey for evaluation. And lastly, they will test with Web2 tools about our project. Thank you for your listening to us. Berna, do you want to say any more?
No, thank you so much for listening and also watching. If you have any questions, we can answer.
Thank you so much, ladies, for your ideas and the activities that you develop in your project and you share them with us. I think that there are no questions in the chat box, only warm comments for every one of you who have been here today to present your great work. In fact, congratulations to all of you, to all the 18 presentations that were presented today here. This was the last presentation from Berna and Nida. We will be here for a couple of minutes. Don't go away. I would like to stop the presentation here. And I would like to share my screen to see what are the comments and what are the ideas that you have shared earlier in the morning in the idea boards. Do you remember at the beginning of this Unconference that you started posting ideas there on what is digital literacy, media literacy, and what activities, what kind of activities do you develop in your projects, or what kind of support do you want the creative classroom to provide to you? And as far as I can see here, there are a lot of posts. You have been very creative during the morning. I will post again the link in the chat box. Maybe you would like to keep on posting ideas here. The ability to understand media and their impact on us is media literacy, safer access for kids and adults, real life and long learning for students to understand the world we are living better, the ability of understanding the media, ability to analyze and realize everything, a very important theme on a competence we need to develop for our students, create media, and so on. Just give me the chance. We didn't finish here. We have a game. Don't you want to play a game? And also there are ideas here on how can creative classroom support you in understanding and teaching about media literacy with various materials and educational materials, with webinars and seminars and so on. And of course, we can read here a lot of ideas and activities that you develop this year or you would like to develop in the future with your students. And I would like also to share with you what Athanasia shared with me earlier. It is a game. It is a game for you and your students to play about bad news, and I will copy and share the link with you today. Here in the chat box, Loredana says that she had played this with her students, and here we are now with a game that I prepared for you. I don't know if you like it or not. And before going to the Kahoot game, I would like to share also a link about Techology. While searching about news literacy and media literacy and so on, I found this interesting link, and I would like to share it with you. Maybe some of you would like to visit it and get an idea of what is happening there, and then maybe you will find there useful tools to use. And let's go now to the Kahoot game. Are you ready to play? Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Yes. So are you ready to play? Yes. Okay. So have your mobile phone with you. A surprise is waiting for you at the end of the game. So let's wait. Go to the Kahoot it and log in, please. And the password is 376951. Let me know. Yes, Berna is the first one who connected already. Yes, you are almost 110 here today, apart from me and Asi. And I think that I would like to see here today more than 100 people. So, come on. I will wait 3 more minutes for you to connect. The link is this, play Kahoot it, and the password 3769571. Are you ready? Let's wait for 2 more minutes. Please give names that will be recognizable. I don't recognize the 737 and so on. Give your names or a nickname. So we are 45 for the moment. Let's wait to go to 50 at least. I would like to have 100, but I don't know if it is possible. Two more minutes and we will start. Three seven six nine 571 is the code, the password. Okay. One more minute and we will start. Come on. We can be more than 48. 49. One more to be 50 and we will start. Come on, one more. Come on. You can do it. 3769571 Kahoot it to play the Kahoot. Okay, 50. 51? I don't believe it. So we can start. True or false question. The exposure of citizens to disinformation this year is a major challenge both for adults and students. Come on, come on. 9 seconds, 8, 7. You can do it. Okay. It is true. And the first one is Julname and Adife and Berna Eser and Athanasia. If you remember, I warned you early in the morning about all these. So the second question is a quiz. I'm not speaking. The floor is yours now. 10 seconds. Come on, you can do it. An umbrella expression. And Efser is the first one now, and Athanasia is the second. Come on, let's go to the third quiz question. Lack of media literacy consists a threat for democracy, a threat for school, a threat for the environment, or a threat for it winners. What do you think? So it is a threat for democracy. Wow. And it is about the four of you. So Athanasia is now the first one. The fourth question is a quiz question. This information is understood as the red, the blue, the yellow, or the green one. Verifiably false or misleading information. And Athanasia is still leading. True or false? Misinformation is verifiably false information that is spread without the intention to mislead. True or false? It is true. And Athanasia, Tuba, Absati, Denise, and Natalia. Let's go to the sixth one. It's winning. The red, the blue, the yellow, or the green one? Has been promoting media literacy since its birth in 2005. And you keep on, Athanasia, the first one to be the first one, Tuba, Absati, Denise, and Natalia. We have 4 more questions. Twinning doesn't have friends and groups related to the annual theme. Is it true or false? Of course it is false. And okay, Athanasia is leading. And the 8th question. Areas covered by e-twinning include the red, the blue, the yellow, or the green one. Come on, you can do it. So it is all the above. Okay, and now Tuba is the first one. I can see that you don't have a lot of points between you, but the 9th question, what is the title of this year's spring campaign? The red, the blue, the yellow, or the green one? I mentioned it earlier in the morning. Okay, how to be smart online. It is the right one, and Athanasia is now. The game is between you, I think, Tuba and Athanasia, and then comes Apsati, Adife, and Marina. Let's go to the last question. Creative classroom group. The red, the blue, the yellow, or the green one? Of course, it is the red one, plans new activities on media literacy. So let's see the results and the podium. The third one is Apsati. The second one is Athanasia. And the first one is Tuba. Congratulations to all of you who participate. And runner-up, I cannot see the runner-up. I will see it later. Thank you so much. And here comes the surprise for you, ladies. Athanasia, Tuba, and Apsati. I will stop sharing here. And I would like to have you all seen. So, Athanasia, Tuba, and Apsati will come in contact with me and send me an email later on in this Gmail account, because the three of them, yes, congratulations to the three of them, but not only to the three of them, to all of you who participated in this Kahoot game on media literacy and disinformation related to the annual theme. Congratulations to the three of the 100 and participants that are here today, and the 50 of them who took part. And Tuba, Athanasia, and Apsati will be the persons of the month. Okay, so I don't remember. Apsati was the third one, and Athanasia was the second, and Tuba was the first one. So, ladies, what you have to do is this. On April, Apsati is going to prepare a kind of activity or suggest us a kind of activity to present to all the group members in a webinar. You can come in contact with me and we will organize it. Yes, and we will organize and we will present to all the members. And of course, the kind of the activity or a game, or I don't know, it won't be only a game, but it will be a kind of suggestion and activity that all the twinners and especially the members of the creative classroom group could develop with their students. So, the person of the month of the April month will be Apsati. The person of the month in May will be Athanasia. And the person of the month in June will be Tuba. Keep in mind, girls, that you should have to plan and organize an activity and come in contact with me, and we will present it together during a webinar to all the members of the Creative Classroom group. Congratulations to all of you. Keep on the great work you are doing, not only the previous years, but the previous and 2020 and 2021 years. That we all know that these are very difficult years, but eTwinners are capable enough, are educated and well informed, and they can manage to do all the great work they have been doing all these years. I would like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here today and present all the activities that you do. I would like also to greet you on behalf of Irene Pateraki. She couldn't be here in presence with us, but her mind also is here as always. Thank you very much. The presentations and the recordings will be uploaded in a couple of days in the Creative Classroom group. Also, the certificates will be sent to all the participants who presented their work today. And I wish you a great period until the end of the school year, and I would like to see you all here and much more of you in the next Creative Classroom online Unconference. Thank you so much. Have a nice